Damn, I didn't realize that one match was like 3 videos. Damn. Sorry for spacing out. Yeah, I have an issue with spacing out too, which has happened in my videos, where I get in the zone of like a game and I just zone out and I forget I'm recording. I'm sorry, guys. It's an old habit. It was really useful back in school, but again, I'm not in school anymore. Wish I could use it for my writing, though. Oh, yeah, I am still writing a book, but I'm just writer's block. I can't figure out what the fuck I want to do. I don't want to look like an absolute idiot. I have a plan, and then I think of stuff, but I'm like, no, I need to finish this plot point first to build up to that. But I want to do it in a way where it's narratively sound. I could sound like I want to be up there with the greats, but I want to sound reasonable and not treat people like they're idiots. But I'm trying to think about it in a simpler way possible for myself to understand it, so then I can explain it easier to people. It's hard being an autistic writer, starting writer. It's hard. When you don't know how social cues and whatever else, and you're trying to write a fucking book like, that is probably closely similar to, like, things like One Piece. It's hard. It's fucking hard. I have good ideas. Like, I can think of, like, really good, and I'm sorry for saying this, I'm going to talk about the book right now. Soul abilities. They're kind of like Devil Fruits and Stance, where they have a set ability. They are broken. All of them are broken. They're absolutely broken. But again, what that person does with said ability determines how the ability is shown and how it works. They are all broken. It's up to the user whether or not they want to use that full potential. Yeah, it's up to them. And there are a lot of similarities to, like, how they can use it. That's what I enjoy about writing that book. I just need to finish the backstory of the main character and make it sound interesting and funny and really intense. But I need to go back and fix it, and I need some help from my friend, and I'm probably going to need help from a writer. I'm going to need a team to help me figure this out, because I have an idea, I just need to execute it properly. This is why I need help with Soul Rebirth, which is what it's called. I feel like I kind of want to change the name, but I probably should make a one-shot series to better explain it better, I think, which is what I should do. But no, I'm being a fucking idiot and not doing anything about it. I just have a lot of cool ideas. I don't know just how to fucking execute it. And the funnier part was, if I did ever make it animated, I was actually going to ask a lot of, you know, famous people on YouTube to, like, voice the characters. Like, maybe Team Forcer, if they wanted to. A bunch of guys who just wanted to voice it. And there was going to be really stupid characters. I say, imagine One Piece and JoJo, but they also had the combined humor of the Yakuza series. That is Soul Rebirth. It is wacky, laney, serious, and stupid. It has all of that in one series. And yeah, there is going to be death. Like, oh my god, like, why doesn't there's no death? I'm like, yes, there fucking is. The reason why people don't complain that there's so much death, because there isn't a lot of death of, like, you know, main characters that people know or are attached to. That's why people say that there's not a lot of death in some things, because, like, if a main character doesn't die, then they would say that there's not a lot of death. But then when someone dies, it's like, then they complain about it. What I can say, in my personal opinion, but I can't speak for others, everyone's a fucking hypocrite, okay? Even if all of us have our brains and our minds together, we are hypocrites of one thing no matter what. And sometimes it's to ourselves. And we don't really know that until, you know, it's too fucking late. But that's the way that it is. And that's what I gotta explain. That's the way that it is. When you think about how we do things and interact in this world, it's really interesting. But yes, some of us are indeed hypocrites. And my series will have death. There will be death. I will not cheat out death. I will explain, and I explained it in, I think, like in a few chapters, that something or someone is purposely keeping him alive, and I will explain that to a further detail. That someone is keeping them alive. It is not because of that. And the thing was, and the worst part is the main character actually does want to die. Like, they don't want to live, but this person forces them to. No matter how much they strive and whatever else, they know in their hearts that they should have died. That they should not have been given that at all, and they feel cheated. Just because a character... People always ask that they want to be like the awesome character, the badass character with the overpowered abilities. But no one asks how they're doing. That's kind of how I wanted to set up the main character in my story. How I would possibly go into their feelings, what they had to do, stuff like that. But again, I'm jumbling words and going all over the place. All I know is that I'm at a point where I don't want to spoil it because I might put it up someday. Where I just need to put a lot more detail and thought into it. I guess that's what I need to do. And we'll just see how it all turns out. Alright, catch you guys in the next video when I talk about it. Bye.